Nivedita is here taking a topic from class 12th biology, and the topic is from chapter number 6, molecular basis of inheritance. So this is an experiment. uh, Experiment is of Messelson and Stahl experiment. And what kind of experiment they have done and what was the purpose behind this, get it in this slide. So actually Matthew Messelson and Franklin Stahl, they performed an experiment to prove that DNA replication method is semi-conservative. As you know, Watson and Crick, okay, they were awarded by the Nobel Prize, and they have given the structure of DNA, that is helical structure of DNA, as well as how DNA replicate. The process is also described by them. So the proof for the method semi-conservative, this was given by Messelson and Stahl. That's why this experiment is called as Messelson and Stahl experiment. And they have used E. coli bacteria, Escherichia coli bacteria, for this purpose. The experiment, it was, first of all, they grew E. coli bacteria. They grew the E. coli bacteria in a medium which was containing ammonium chloride. Okay, and what is special here, the nitrogen, the nitrogen, it was heavy nitrogen. Okay, that was the heavy nitrogen, that is N15. So N15 was used in the medium. Okay, and they have grown the bacteria up to that time until heavy nitrogen, that is N15, was incorporated in the two strands of newly synthesized DNA. Because the first time the DNA was the normal one. Okay, bacteria was having the normal type of DNA, that is N14. So you know very well, in the semi-conservative method, one strand is of parents and the other strand is newly synthesized. So for the synthesis of new strand, naturally the material will be used from the raw material, will be used from the medium provided. Okay, and in the medium there is N15. So the bacteria had been grown over there until both the strands contain N15. Okay, and later on, the heavy DNA means the DNA which is containing N15, they can be separated from the N14 DNA by the process of centrifugation in cesium chloride density gradient. In this the centrifugation was done, and as a result N14 and N15 get separated. Then what they did, uh, uh, means as the N15 and N14 get separated, then they transferred the cell into a medium containing normal type of nitrogen, means normal type of ammonium chloride, NH4Cl. Okay, normal type of ammonium chloride. And they took the samples from that medium at various time intervals and extracted DNA. They extracted DNA from the bacterial cell. Okay, so They extracted the DNAs by the process of centrifugation in order to measure their densities. So DNA extracted from the cell after one generation of transfer N15 medium to N14 means just because in 20 minutes only the bacteria replicate, and that's why here written 20 minutes means this is a time the bacterial can just replicate, they just duplicate. Okay, they grow their next generation. So that is 20 minutes. Okay, then if we will take the sample and will extract the DNA after 40 minutes means again once again that will be their third generation, bacteria's third generation. Okay, after 40 minutes. So after 40 minutes when DNA is extracted, so seen there, uh, there was equal amount of light DNA and the hybrid DNA. Hybrid DNA means intermediate DNA, which is having one strand of N15 and other strand of N14. That is the hybrid DNA. Okay, and light DNA means that is having N14 only. That is light DNA. So this is the diagrammatic representation of their experiment. See what was done. Initially what they did, first of all, in the first step you can see they grown the bacterial DNA, means bacteria itself, in the N15 medium. What happened? The both the strands were containing N15. Then there after that in the first generation, when they were grown on the normal ammonium chloride medium, so what they find? They found that the DNA was intermediate stage, means one strand was of N15, that is parental type, and other was N14, that was newly synthesized one. Okay, this was seen after 20 minutes, means this is first generation. Okay, and after 40 minutes what they got the generation 2. So in the generation 2 they got the result. Here you can see 50% of DNA containing N14 and 50% of DNA, it was intermediate or hybrid, means one strand N15 and the other strand is N14. So this has proved that the method of replication is semi-conservative method, because one was carrying the old means N15 parental type and other was N14. So this shows that the method of replication is semi-conservative method. Similar experiments were conducted by Taylor also in 1958. He has used radioactive thymidine. You know very well thymine is also a part of constituent of DNA. So they have Taylor has used radioactive thymidine and proved that uh, DNA on the chromosomes replicate by semi-conservative manner.